City gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. What we have in store today, a class American. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on a team that reside David. And the Blazers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UNLV's offense will get first crack at it today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So UAB's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A little screen to the running back. Can't get him to the ground.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Snagged in the middle. It's goes. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pucks it out of the air. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rebels line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense? Stuff
picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking for a gap. It's Moss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The give to the tailback. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Send the offense out to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
And the whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
The Blazers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it out. It's Markway. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Final play of the quarter coming. Scanning the field, it's Rasmussen. They've got the screen set up. Shakes off the defender. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Moss. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Firing to the right, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He wants to throw it again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Rushes on him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Woo! Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Absolutely center cut. They're now up 9-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten stage.
Blazers will hustle to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Off play action. He's got the tight end. Quick step and go. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a man. It's Rasmussen. Got a man. It's Moss. And they swarm him under. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flanagan. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is in the air. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Rebels will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Rasmussen. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Tight end getting vertical. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Blazers have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, UAB.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Yeah, no mystery there. Third down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Working that left side now. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive open. Turning it on. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Back to throw, it's Rasmussen. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on the money. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He'll get rid of it. With the catch, it's Flanagan. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just drives in between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, a young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. I guess it could have been on that. Ernie goes out. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now on the option. Now the toss. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Bunch formation for these receivers. They go right back to it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll go to the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Back to pass, it's Boone. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Complete to the left. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
And all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Boone. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Blazers will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Give to the single back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Boone. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Card in the backfield. It's Moss. Sweet cut there. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Pulls it, fired, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. On the move, it's Moss.
This idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll pull it down. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
UNLV, 9.
One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw. It's Rasmussen. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
The Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he's got some space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defense. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A little release to the back.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off play action on first down. Gets rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Going to the running game. Runs through the tackle. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pickup of 5. And the Blazers in the hurry up. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Rasmussen. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Blazers decide to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up. Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. He's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Offense scoops it up and still going. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Running back searching for a hole. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
To the air. It's Rasmussen. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Flanagan. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long, and on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long.
There he goes. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
It's complete to the left. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. On the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The AT unit on the field. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Boone. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to the back. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his big tight end. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Looking to throw, it's Boone. Late. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Moss. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. To the air, it's Rasmussen. Touchdown, UAB. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
17.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field.
Brings up second down.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. It's complete to the right.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we've got to get the first down, or we've got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Boone. Throws for the tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Rebels have taken it inside the 20.
Moves it down the field. First down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete into the end zone, and that's going to do it. That puts a wrap on this one. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.